So we've got a little bit further along, and I'm just fitting the end caps. So what I'm trying to do, since this is just about the inside of the slip-on fitting, the end of the exhaust, I'm trying to get a nice fit that's almost flush with the bottom of that. So that one's about there. I'm going to put this back on the cylinder and kind of tweak it, but it's got a pretty good flow, and then where this ends, that cone will come off and then kind of go across the bottom. Since this is a road race bike, I'm going to try and keep the pipes as close to as I can underneath the frame. So that's it. So that's what we're working on today. So I've been just trying to keep all of my dimensions correct as I, go through. I'm a machinist, so this is how we measure shit. I don't know how to use a tape measure. This is how we do it. So anyway, so what I've been doing is just trimming with the plasma cutter and then grinding it on this big belt sander. So that's essentially, this is the tool crib right here. So this is one of the wedges I made years ago. I've got some more on the shelf that are different tapers, but this is how I form the cones. So after I roll them, and we'll start laying cones out here as soon as I get these kind of situated. But so I lay the cones out, cut them, and then tack weld them, and then form them over this big form. But the one thing it does do is make for a nice way to kind of round that out. That looks pretty good. I need a helmet. This hat's not going to work. Alrighty, right. Let's see where we stand, or where we sit, as it were. Oh, I think we're a little bit too too snug to the bottom here. Okay, so we need to splay this out a little bit further. I guess we're going to have to work around this. Okay, so the question is, do we cut that off and start a cone there that we can lay out a little bit better? Because I think we've got pretty good trajectory straight down that. That, or we twist this up just a little bit, which is doable. Let's try that a little bit, but we might end up making this section so it, but I need to keep this pretty close so we're not dragging pipes. So let's try that. Up. All right, so this is my material. It's not big enough to lay everything out, which is okay. So I've put a piece that I've clamped to it that I can use as a center line. Now, you guys, I know you can lay all this stuff out and print it off. I don't want to do it that. This is the way I learned how to do it. I like doing it this way. Where is my, what do you call it? Scribe, compass, tram bar. I know I've got it here somewhere. It was exactly where I left it. So I laid this out, and this cone is almost 14 inches. So let's lay out a, let's go 14 about here. About that. So let's go roughly, let's put it at 7. Okay. We're going to put a little, by the way, you know, taps with the pointed tip, they're all ground into a cone, so you don't need a special center or whatever you want, just for the uninitiated. Okay, and so the top is a 17 7/8 radius. So let's pull that. You stay right there. 17 7/8 is there to there. Okay. Now our clamps, I'm sure, are going to be in our way, because that would be the proper way to do this job. Just have shit in the way. How about you move over there? Okay. I'm in 11.575. Quiet in there. And then we'll just lay this out from our center point up to that point. And to this side over here. All right, and then of course once we have this one, then we can just lay it out on the other side. We don't have to lay this out again. Probably should have put that, oh, that's pretty close. Thinking I could put it down here and make a smaller one up there, but you know, I think we're about as good as we're gonna be. So let's see about, I think I'm just gonna try and freehand this and with the plasma and then grind it. This could be a disastrous idea, but let's try it. Let's just test it and see the disaster quotient going on here. But I need some gloves. I used to have gloves. Here you are. And you think I'll probably edit that out. I won't, because I don't care. All right, let's try that. Let's try this. Always wear proper footwear in an operation. Terrific! Look at that! It's like we knew what we were doing the whole time. You know, the smart way to do this is send this to somebody with a water jet and plasma cutter. But I like working with my hands, so it is what it is. So let's that's a better. Okay, let's try that now. Okay, that'll do that side, and you can then do this side. That's a little bit too overlapped. Okay, let's put a little spot right here and then move it up just a little bit. Welder on. All righty, right. I don't know where my weld gloves are, so let's just do this. That wasn't pretty. I need my weld gloves. I can't weld without gloves. I used to work with a welder. He was an old guy. I'm sure he's still around. And he would not wear gloves for welding. I can't stand the dead cell smell on my hands, but you know, to each his own. Everybody's got to do it the way they do it. Okay. Let's put a little more tack on this. Right up here. Okay, that is not the cone we want though. All right, let's try this guy. That's better. Okay, well, I think okay, so we're pretty close. We're going to need to work it a little bit more to get it a little more round, but we're close enough to see how this guy looks. We want to measure it and make sure that we hit our numbers right. So let's do that. Come with me. Coming along, little camera and viewers. All right, so our section was 6" 300. We've got to hit that. We're okay there. And then we needed to be 2.893, 2.830. Within 20. 20's good for this kind of work, right? This is tape measure work. And the other side is 4.450. 50. Oh, that's a little bit big. Yeah, we're not too bad. Okay, I think we look pretty good. So our layout looks good. I think we're good there. Let's go see how it looks on the bike. All right, come down here with me. Are you too close? Maybe you're too close. All right. Okay. So that answered that question. I guess we might be able to pull it. I guess if we could straighten that out, I think it's just too close. Maybe. I guess I should tighten that head down. Not sure I love it. Because really, to get this tangent right, we're going to have to be laid down. So we're going to have to cut, and I think our section then is going to be too short. Okay, I think we got to cut this and make another section. I think that's the smart move in this project, right? But I don't know if you can see that, but that's going to be too close. It really needs to be more like that, which means this doesn't make me happy. Maybe what I should do is grind it back and check it and see if, no, because if we take it back, then our diameter's too small. Okay, I don't love it. All right, let's cut it off and we'll make a new. Oh, yeah. So, I knocked out small sections. I'm liking it. I think that's gonna do just fine. You know what I ought to do is mark this. Oh! Okay. So, what we want to do is turn that about, oh, maybe not. Maybe that's too much. How about like that? Okay. Come on. There we go. All right. Let's tune this guy up. Put a little bit of an angle on it. Then we'll put the other cone on and call her good. All right. Well, the battery died on the phone while I was working away at this, so I didn't get all of it. But anyway, we got some of it laid out. It's all tacked. I've got a couple little tweaks that I've got to go, but I think that will work. I think it's pretty close. Center section and then divergent cone or whatever the hell it's called. But I think victory. So go build some cool shit. All right, see you next time. Bye.